So today I'm going to be pruning this Chinese elm. There's a few branches starting to stick down, quite a bit of growth on it, so it needs cut back. Overall, a tidy up today. Chinese elms do grow quickly, so they need regular pruning to maintain the shape. Ideally, when we trim them back, we normally trim them back about 2 to 4 leaves. This has got quite a lot on it, so I'm going to probably trim it back to about there. I'm going to take that off. You'll probably find when your Chinese elm grows out, you'll find that the leaves are smaller and then they get bigger towards the end. You want to be removing those. You want to keep your leaves nice and dainty and small. Also, if there's any dead branches on there, you can remove the dead branches. Any little bits that's no good, just give it all a tidy up. So we'll start giving it a little trim. I'll move it back so you can see a little bit better. There we go. Can you see that a little bit better now? Because we've got all this up here, all that there to chop off. So here we go. I'm going to start giving it a little trim. You can see it okay. A little bit more that way. So just gently cut back. I tend to cut back so it's just there. So you've got new growth coming here. So you're going to get some nice leaves shooting out there. I'm just going to get rid of that little branch there. You've got new shoots there as well, so I would leave those just for maintenance. I'm just going to put that one back to there. But yeah. It just depends, because some parts of the tree, I mean this one here, one side of the tree, this side, I think it could do it a bit thickening out on here a little bit, you know, just to give it a bit better shape. Chinese elms are an absolute fantastic starter tree if you're just starting out with bonsai. You can actually have them indoors or outdoors. But if you do keep them indoors, this applies for most of them, keep it on a nice bright windowsill, preferably not near a radiator. Radiator heat will just dry them right out straight away and it'll probably kill your tree. They are an excellent little tree to start with if you're thinking about getting into bonsai. Also, I've had a lot of people getting in touch with me because the trees are actually getting yellow leaves and they're dropping off. That is normal for Chinese elms to do that. As you can see, we've got little bits of yellow leaf there. That can happen all year round with a Chinese elm. Up here at the moment we're struggling with hot and cold temperatures. There's no happy medium with it at the moment, so they are a little bit, don't know whether they're coming or going at the moment. But like any other tree, they just drop the leaves. These lose the leaves over winter. I find a lot of people who've got bonsais that think that they're going to stay in leaf all year round. Some do, but these don't. Chinese elms can drop the full leaf and they can partially lose the leaf. It depends where you've got it, where it's situated, if it's inside, outside. If it's outside, it should go through its normal cycle of losing its leaf. Now, I actually have one on my kitchen window at home and it does lose its leaf in the autumn time and it does come back in the spring. Bearing in mind I've got underfloor heating in my house all year round, I was surprised that it would do it, but it did. And I'm happy because it's going through its normal cycle. So it is normal. The amount of people that sadly have chucked trees because they think they've died and they haven't. Because also sometimes if you decide to put a tree outside or decide to bring a tree inside, it can also shock the tree and that can drop its leaves as well. But they always come back, just with the right care, they will come back. There's a lot of little bits of dry leaf on there that I need to clean up. I mean, if you do keep your bonsais out in the winter, I would suggest that you bring it into, if you've got like a greenhouse or an outhouse with light, if you do need the daylight, then I would bring it in, because they do need protection over the winter from the frosts, or it could kill your tree off. Unfortunately, they are in shallow pots and they do need protection from it. If you get any offshoots, little growths, little suckers we call them, that's grown on the tree trunk and you don't want them, if you don't like the look of them, because it does make it look a bit messy sometimes, you can just nip them off, just with your fingers, just nip them back. That's all you need to do. If you're new to trimming bonsai, trimming your Chinese elms especially, if you think you've gone back a little bit too far, you're a bit worried about it, don't worry. Chinese elms are vigorous growers, so they will come back quickly. You'll see them budding up in no time at all. Yeah, so we've got a lot of downward branches grown here, they need to be chopped up a little bit. We do get, see that that's, there we go, we get a lot of growth on there. I'm going to chop that right back. Some of this wants chopped back, because it's going to start getting too much growth on there. We do want the tree to thicken up a little bit in certain parts. We're experiencing another hot day here today, but I've got a fan today, so I should manage a bit better today. You can't win. One minute it's pouring down with rain and next minute it's red hot. I personally don't think our bodies can climatise to it, because we're just not getting any steady warm weather. It's just hot and cold, especially up north here. You see the little branches, they just get tangled in everywhere, they just grow wherever. I'm going to take this one off, yeah. Some of them just nip off, you know, you can just pull them off. If you're confident, once you get used to your tree, once you get used to shaping it, then you can wire the branches and shape them out to wherever you want them. I will do a video on wiring at some point just to show you. I do have one tree in particular that has a branch that is annoying me, to be honest, so I'll do a little video on that just to show you what to do. We'll go from there. So I've just grabbed this smaller Chinese elm just to show you on this one too. I'll just move it back slightly. As you can see, the new growth's very bright green. Chop that back a bit, there's a new leaf coming on there. It's important to keep your Chinese elms trimmed back. If you don't, I don't know if anybody, if you've seen one of the previous videos I did on a customer's tree when he let it go out and it was like a triffid basically. There was no new shoots coming on it. All the goodness is going into the big shoots. So if you keep your trees trimmed back nicely, you're going to encourage new growth all the time. It keeps the tree nice, keeps the tree looking really nice and healthy. Sometimes you find there's some little branches that are dead little branches. Sometimes they just pull off and you get them. Sometimes if you don't want to cut a branch either and you've got quite big leaves like these, just pluck them. Just pluck them off. If you're not keen, and you'll get a lot of new growth starting. So it might look a little bit bare on there for a little bit, but it will come back, don't worry. I might put that one back just a little bit. There we go. So yeah, just pluck them out. If you think the leaves are getting a little bit too big, just pluck them, or you can trim it back. It's entirely up to you. It's personal preference anyway when it comes to your tree. Got this one sticking out from the in here. It's too cluttered. Get rid of that one and that one there. So I've chopped that bit back there, but there's a really small little shoot starting there, so that'll bring some nice growth onto there. This tree, in all fairness, could do with a bit more on top, but that'll come back. Sometimes it's good to give them a good trim back. So just as an example, this is one of my customers' trees. This is the one that I did a video of a couple of weeks ago. I did cut it back quite harshly. I just want to show you, just within a couple of weeks, how much growth starting to come in it. So there is, trying to focus, there we go, that's the bud starting on it. So that's it. If you do think you've cut your tree back too far, don't worry, because you can see all the new buds starting to come through. That one's a good one there especially. Give this another couple of weeks and it'll be absolutely laden with leaves again.